Here we are going to start a new course, SQL, Structure, Query, Language, and this is the easiest course, but again I will try my best to make it as easy as possible. So here I have written some definitions of SQL. First I will explain, then we will also do some practical work. So SQL, which is known by SQL, stands for Structured Query Language. Now, if someone will ask you what is the meaning of a structure means that we store our data in the form of table in which we have rows and columns. Actually, we deals two types of data. One is structured, one is unstructured. But in this course, we will focus on structured data. So simply structured data is stored in the form of tables in which we have rows and columns. Horizontally, these are rows. Vertically, these are called columns. Same kind of questions can come in your MCQs as well. So the very basic definition of SQL is here, that SQL or structured query language is the most common language for extracting and organizing data. See, extracting means if we want to retrieve some information, which I will show you in my next slide, we can retrieve by using the SQL commands, and we can also organize the data that is stored in the relational database. Now, what is the meaning of relational database? Again, I will explain to you later on, and the concept is very simple. That is why I have written in red, because this is the important. A database, or simply you can say a table, is a table that consists of rows and columns. This is called the structured data, or simply this is the definition of structured data. A table that consists of rows and tables. SQL is the language of databases. It facilitates retrieving specific information from databases that are further used for analysis. If you will see different books, you can find out different definitions. So that is why I have written 2 or 3 different kinds of definitions, but the concept is same, that SQL stands for Structured Query Language, which is basically a language used by databases. See, this language allows to handle the information using tables and shows a language to query these tables and other objects related views, functions, procedures, etc. Now, what are views, what are functions, what are procedures, we will learn in this course, right? If you will read the third definition, more or less exactly the same language is there and the concept is same, right? But here you have to memorize this, that SQL stands for Structure Query Language. Structure means the data is organized in the form of table in which we have rows and columns. Here is the example of your table or databases. Here I have made 2 tables. Individually, this is one table, or simply you can say this is the database. Here I have written only the record of 10 students. So see, the roll number of first student is 1. Ahmad is the first name, last name and address. This is the second table. Here we have courses, phone number and ages, right? If you want to retrieve some information from this table, suppose this is table A, this is table B, yes, we can retrieve. I will show you practically here in this lesson. I am only explaining you the concept, but later on I will show you how to retrieve. If you want to retrieve the information of David, we can write down some syntax. Then you can see the roll number of David is 4, first name, last name and so on. This is from one table. But if you want, see, this is the complete record of Ahmad. It starts from here, and then this one, Ahmad has English, this is the phone number and this is the age. Suppose if you want to retrieve these 2 attributes from this table and these 2 attributes from this table, then we can retrieve this kind of information. But this is called the relational databases. Not only from 2 tables, if you have 3 tables or 4 tables, these are called the relational databases. In relational databases, keep in mind, this is the column. See, this is the roll number. Each and every value of this column is different, right? If we have a different values of each each record, then we can say this is our primary key. So this column, if you want to retrieve some information from two or three different tables, so you have to set this column in this table as well. In this table it is called the foreign key, but do not be confused what is the primary key, what is the foreign key, which we will discuss later on. But keep in mind, if you want to retrieve some information from two different tables, so at least there should be one column which should be same in both the tables, right? So this is my primary key, and here quickly I will explain to you that individually this one horizontally, these are called the records. This is the complete record of Emma, this is the complete record of Raj, Ashley, and so on. Horizontally, these are the columns, so these are also called the attributes. We have one attribute roll number, we have one attribute first name, last name, address, courses, and so on. So you have to set that column as a primary key in which each and every value is different. Simply you can say each and every value should be unique. There should be no duplication, plus not null. If the column is satisfying this condition, it means we can set that column as our primary key. What are the two conditions? First is each and every value should be unique plus not null. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are all the values are written there, and these are unique. We cannot set first name, last name, address as a primary key. Why? Because he's here, this is Ahmad, right? There is the possibility, but here I have made only 10 students, but normally in university or colleges we can have 1,000 students. Definitely there will be more than one Ahmad. Definitely there will be more than one N or Ash or so on. Sometime the first and last name also matches. See, this is Ash, this is Ash, this is Rashid, this is Rashid, right? So there is a duplication we cannot set. Even in addresses, suppose these are two siblings or these are two friends, they can share the house, so definitely they can have same roll numbers, they can have same phone numbers as well, same addresses as well, same ages as well, same subject as well. Only the roll number which is different, right? Each student has different roll number, so we can set this as a primary key. Now in detail, what is the primary key, what is the foreign key, we will learn in our next lessons. So I hope the concept of relational database and what is the meaning of a structure, query, language is clear to you. If any point is not clear, you can ask me. Please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.